and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Hawks, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Wizards, they've got LeBron James. George is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, Doris, and a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Sarr. Hachimura comes in for Chris Middleton. Koulibaly, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Snow in for George. And then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins is checked in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Snow the pass to Nurkic. Snow against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Poole. The tray, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now Williams. Back to Wiggins. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wizards leading by 22. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Snow. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the Thunder with the possession here after the basket by Washington. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside, pass to Williams. Rebound by the Wizards. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the NBA's regular season. Nurkic a screen on Caruso. Here's Coulibaly, defended by Caruso. Now here's Nurkic, just 5 on the clock. Hachimura finds Poole. Offensive rebound. Snow against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Poole. And stolen by Wiggins. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Count it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Poole against Caruso. On the wing, Coulibaly. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for Washington. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Snow against Wiggins. Here's Snow. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to LeBron. Wizards passing it around. Back to Coulibaly. James finds Coulibaly. Right wing. The shot from 20 feet away. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Those long arms and elbows coming at you, Chet, on the bounce.
We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Here's Snow after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Thunder trailing by 18. And here is Caruso. He takes it in. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be firmly in the driver's seat.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wiggins.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Caruso against Snow. Hachimura with it. Still scoreless. To the middle. His first shot coming late. And another miss by Washington. Thunder trailing by 19. Outside Williams. Holmgren finds Dort. On the wing, Wallace. Williams looking over the floor. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Drops it in off the fadeaway. Sarr's got 5.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Snow against Caruso. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Snow. Caruso with the steal. Williams with the ball. Wallace outside. Caruso with the ball. He's covered by Snow. 6 to shoot. And that one's good, Caruso. Washington leading now by 17. Down low, here's Hachimura. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Hachimura's got his first basket.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Out to Wallace. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Hachimura the pass to James. George against Wallace. Over George. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Snow. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Snow. It's deflected. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 6 in the quarter.
You know what's incredible about LeBron is he takes tough shots to bail out his team in shot clock situations all the time, but somehow his percentages are super.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, shooting 1.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And here's Poole for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 12. Right side, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. George with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. The Wizards haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Second team foul. At the line for 2. George.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City, trailing by 13. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Chris Middleton, one guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris, he is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And that one misses.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
And the second free throw, good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Pass to Coulibaly. And here is Poole, defended by Dort. Poole against Dort. Here's Coulibaly. For 3, Snow. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Snow. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Williams.
Well, Jalen Williams has proven to be a tough shot maker, and folks, that had some contact to it.
Middleton looking it over. Throws it up high. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the layup. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing...
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq.
And later on, some more NBA action. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Washington leading now, and Washington making a change here. Snow's checked in. We've got Snow. James is out there with Song. Then it's George, and it's Poole in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Isaiah Hartenstein to the line. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 1.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Washington shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Snow. Pass to James. Just 4 to shoot. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Number 1, the Thunder.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Coulibaly. It's George on the wing. Snow, a screen on Williams, and he's going up for the alley-oop. James misses. The Thunder with the lead. Now here's Caruso. And the layup is good. Caruso's got 6 points.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build. Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. George sets a screen for Poole. Hands it from downtown. Poole's got 21.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Bay comes in for Snow. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Wiggins with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Wiggins.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Poole against Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Now just a 2-point Wizards lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against Snow. To the inside. The jump hook. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. Pass to Holmgren. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Number 13, Usman Jang.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Snow. He's got 8. Now here is Hachimura. Defended by Holmgren. Pass to Coulibaly. It's good. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Holmgren. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, number 5, Luguentz Dort.
Here's Holmgren. He's got 19. Shot clock at 6. The 3-ball. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, we talk all the time about...
Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Whoa, that's some range right there, guys. The prayer. Is answered.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Wizards lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jalen Williams. Lou Dort out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the 1. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Wiggins.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Carrington. Wallace covering.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Carrington. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Here's Hachimura. That shot, no good. Good D by Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now Wiggins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Poked loose. Williams with the steal. And here is Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. George is checked in for Washington.
For your Wizards, number 18, Deshaun George.
Wizards leading by 3. LeBron with it. Wiggins with the rebound. Driving in.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Snow. The 10-footer finds the target. And the Wizards lead by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by James. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 8 here in the quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Snow, the pass to LeBron. Wizards passing it around. Snow against Caruso. Clock at 6. Here's Snow over Wiggins, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Now here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Caruso against Snow. LeBron James on the wing. Over Hartenstein. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the Ball goes up. Williams kicks to Dort. Back to Williams. Fires from 18. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
George against Dort, and that one's good. George. Now it's a 3-point Wizards lead. Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. From past the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Snow's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No one near him. And it's Carrington missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Caruso finds Hartenstein. LeBron with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
And stolen by Caruso. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Out to Wallace. Back to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Count that bucket. Hartenstein's got 11 in the second half.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Snow the pass to LeBron. To the right side. George with the screen on Wallace. And it's Carrington missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Count that one for Dort.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lu Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Caruso against Snow. Pass to James. It's George on the wing. Going inside. Clock at 4. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Wallace outside. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren comes in for Cason Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is... So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.